Hi, Aquarius. I hope that you are doing amazing. We are coming to the end of the week. I'm glad that I've been able to stick to my schedule of getting all 12 signs done by the end of the week. So I'm on task. If I can fit Pisces in, which I'm going to try to do after you before I have to head out, then tomorrow I'll be doing on all signs, which I didn't do last week. Should I do all signs or a collective? I'll think about that. Let's see. Messages for Aquarius. Aquarius, thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody who has liked, shared, commented and subscribed to my channel. You are appreciated more than I can ever express. I'm hearing express yourself. Express yourself. That advert song that is usually used on commercials. Express yourself. Anyway, let's get into this. Aquarius, what do you need to know? Let's get straight into this. Caring connections. This card I've been seeing repetitively for the last few signs I've done. Let's see. Messages for Aquarius. Community in reverse. Okay, why has that come out in the reverse? Let's get into this. We have hostilities, indecision in the reverse, and community in the reverse. I'm going to read the community card in the reverse. I feel like what I'm being inclined to say first off, Angel of Strength. If you have made a decision on a specific connection that you may have chosen, appreciation. Yeah, this could be about romance. You could have people around you that are disputing your decision or feeling as though you've made the wrong choice. Okay, there's something about you being sure about something, because indecision is in the reverse, and this could be pertaining to a connection. Only take what resonates. This part might not resonate with everybody. Okay, you've got hostilities and community in the reverse, which tells me there could be chatter going on, people not really liking something that you've got going on. But what I will tell you, Aquarius, the only person who needs to be concerned with your happiness and with what you've got going on is you. You are living your own life. You are not living life for anybody else on this earth. Okay, be that family, friends, whoever. You have your own life to live, and if it makes you happy and you're not hurting a soul, you've got my blessing and Spirit's blessing too. Okay, who are these people? Let's see. Angel of Strength. Stand in your power about this, whatever this is that you've embarked on. Okay, for some of you, you are connecting with a new group of people, and your past group of people, or people who may have had a connection with you in the past. This might not be romantic, could just be a friendship group. You are formulating new circles. You are rubbing shoulders with different people, especially if you are heavily focused on your endeavors, your work. Okay, I'm getting that with the contracts. Stand strong in your stance. Do what you're doing. Okay, do what you're doing. Yeah. Too much chatter. Community in the reverse. Let's read it. Number 7. Let's read it. I don't really see that card come out in the reverse very often. And I've been inclined to read the book this week. Okay, let's see. Community. Let's go to the reverse meaning. This card reversed indicates feelings of isolation and perhaps loneliness. There may have been a recent disconnect with an old associate. If I can speak, with old associations, or even a disillusion of some wider partnership. This may result in feelings of loss and grief, but take heart. It is often the case that as you shift your energy into a higher vibration, you may find that you no longer resonate with the old acquaintances the way you used to. If that is the case, it may be time to move on to more resonant associations. Exactly what I said. Let yourself network in ways that reflect your higher intentions. Meditation groups, classes, book clubs, and are all places that you might meet new acquaintances. that are in closer harmony to you. You needn't allow your isolation to continue. It may take some conscious effort on your part, but now is the time to reconnect, network, and gain the sense of support that you are looking for, okay? Affirmation: I open my life to the wonderful people around me. I am making strong and beneficial connections in both my personal and professional life. Beautiful affirmation, okay? So that is that card in the reverse, the community card. I should have held up the card while I was reading, okay? But there's something about you possibly disengaging with people of the past, and you're engaging with a newer circle of people. You could have a relationship that people dispute, or people may not be blessing. Hold your relationship in blessing. Maybe you don't have your closest people's blessing to get into this new connection, and there's something about you being sure about the decision, the people that you're around, if this is a relationship, the person that you're involved with, but you've got hostility from a group of people or from a specific people. And quite frankly, I don't feel like these people hold weight, but they wish that they did, okay? Do your thing. If you're not hurting anyone, do your thing, okay? First message. Okay, let's get you some tarot to see. Do I want this deck? I don't know if I want to use this deck. Okay, let's see. Messages for Aquarius. The tarot message may be different than the oracle message, but we'll see what comes out. Messages for the sign of Aquarius, please and thank you. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? Tell me more about Aquarius, please and thank you. Sorry, Aquarius. My throat feels really raspy. Probably because I talk too much, that's why. The Devil in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Specifically, you could have a Capricorn that you are no longer attached to, or you're detaching from. Doesn't have to be though. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay. Messages for Aquarius, please. Wheel of Fortune. Empress. Okay, what was this as well? Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay. Exactly what I'm thinking. Any more that flipped over? No. Wheel of Fortune in the upright, right under that Devil card. Let's get into this. Let us get into this. The Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. Everything is fine. Some of you could be distancing from family. These could be family members that have done you wrong. Specifically family. People. Now, family can be the family that you was born into. For some of you, it is. For some of you, it's people who you regarded as close. You broke bread with these people. You sat around the same table as these people. For some of you. For some of you, you've had long-term investment with these people. This could be family that you've created with another person as well. There's something about you possibly not being treated the best within a family dynamic. Take that as you will, okay? And some of you could be distancing, especially with the spread that I'm seeing. We're going to get into it. You are setting your sights on your future, okay? Ten of Pentacles here. And I'm talking to an Aquarius who right now, you are disengaging. Similar to what I said, you're disengaging with a lot of things from your past, okay? Things that you feel are not resonating with you. Things that you feel are possibly dragging you down. You could be kind of in an energy of making some big changes in your life with the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius like yourself. You are cutting through the crap. I'm getting a similar energy for one of the signs that I previously did. It wasn't yesterday. I don't believe it was yesterday. What sign was it that was in that Queen of Swords energy? And there was some sort of reveal over the people that was around them. If you've watched my readings this week, go back. There's a reading where you are kind of I think it was the one, no takers. It could have been yesterday, something like that. But the Queen of Swords was very prominent in that reading. It came out twice. And I'm getting a similar energy with the Seven of Cups being in the reverse. You are cutting through any illusion, okay? You don't want to be disillusioned. You don't want to live in the matrix. You don't want to live in a facade. You don't want to live with rose-colored glasses on your face. For some of you, side note, you've got a player energy, somebody who you know is a absolute whore. I'm going to tell you, somebody who could sleep around. Some of you have got one of those coming towards you. I say that like they're a different breed of people. I'm sorry, but I've got to give it to you how I'm getting it. Sometimes my mouth just says things, okay? Yeah. Knight of Wands in the reverse is somebody who is promiscuous, somebody who is just throw the situation in the bin. With the Ace of Wands, this is somebody who, they don't think with their mind. Quite frankly, their mind is probably underneath the bottom of the soles of their shoes. That's who this is. With the Ace of Wands, intimacy, getting what they can get physically from a person is predominantly what is in this person's head. They see a person and what they see is can I sleep with that person or not? I'm giving it to you raw, okay? Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. You could have a person coming back towards you who you could have dealt with this person in the past and you've distanced. There could have been a veil that has been lifted, especially with the Devil in the reverse. This person is not the best person to be mixing with. For some of you, you know this person. For some of you, this is a new person with the Ace of Wands who's wanting to sleep with you. But this is a hit it and quit it type of energy. And with the Devil in the reverse, you're being told to not engage, not attach yourself to this energy. Okay, especially if you know who this is and you've moved your life to a more positive place, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress being right next to the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you deserve more than that. I'm telling you, you do. Okay, so there's a disengagement from people, places, and things, okay? We hear that a lot in tarot, cutting out people, places, and things that no longer serve you. We hear it all the time. I can probably, if I had £1 for every reading that I've watched that I've heard that, I'd probably be a millionaire, okay? Because I've watched a lot of tarot. I have, in my time. But there's something about you being very, very sure over the connections around you. Definitely check out that past reading that I posted where you are kind of seeing people for who they are. There's a reading. I'll try and pin it after I do the reading. I'm getting a similar energy, similar message. You no longer want to be disillusioned. You no longer want to be have the wool pulled over your eyes. And for a lot of you, you could have felt that maybe you had a lot of disingenuous people around you. Maybe you have come to a realization here that you're realizing that the people around you may not be as genuine as you once anticipated. Something like that. This could be friends. This could be family. This could be work colleagues. Whoever. With the Wheel of Fortune, you're making some big changes. And I do feel like these changes are going to be serving you good. Okay, Aquarius. The Nine of Swords, you're worrying a lot of people with your growth, your expansion, okay? You doing this, what I just explained, sifting through the BS with the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You are seeing things exactly how they are. You're not fluffing it up. You are not adding no unicorn dust to it, okay? You're not sweetening up nothing. It's raw, okay? You see, when you're sick or something, what I'm seeing an image in my mind, when you're sick and, you know, my son, like, bless him, when he's ill, you know, you try to get the good nutrients into them. You try to boil the, you know, those herbs, those bush herbs, you know, like with the ginger, the garlic, the turmeric, to clear whatever it is off your chest, okay? All of that stuff. And he absolutely hates drinking those teas. But usually what's not good for you, what doesn't taste nice, okay, is very good for your insides. That's the analogy that I'm getting, okay? Yeah, it doesn't taste nice. This doesn't taste nice. Yeah? But it does you good internally. Yeah? It does your spirit good. It does your success good. It puts you in a good energy. Sifting through the BS. No honey added to it. No sweetness. No sweetener. Nothing. Nothing added. No chaser. Raw. I feel like this is the energy that you're going to be stepping into, if not already, and you are causing a stir. People are worried. This is possibly an energy that people didn't expect you to step into. You're making a lot of decisions based on clarity and how you see things. Lifting off the veil, drinking the ginger and turmeric tea straight, no chaser, with no honey, no nothing. And it's good for your insides. It might not taste nice to other people, but it's good for your insides. The Empress is here. I love that analogy, by the way. I do. Right, let's take a look. Do I want to clarify with that deck? No, let's grab this one. Let's see who this Queen of Swords energy and the Empress. You're coming out as very strong, okay? Very, very strong, okay? You've got your faculties about you. You're being very decisive over what you're choosing to embark on here. And it's worrying people. Tell me about this Queen of Swords energy and the Empress. This is very, very strong energy. Divine feminine energy, not take no crap. Give it to me straight. Give me the turmeric tea with the ginger and the garlic with no sweetness. You know how that tastes? Have you ever done that? Have you ever actually drunk that tea? Prickles, your throat feels like it's burning all the way to... I've tried it. And then you add the honey and it takes the edge off a little bit, yeah? No honey, no chaser. Knight of Pentacles. The Empress came out again. The Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Wow, clarity. Page of Swords. People are watching you, by the way. You've got a spy, if not more than one. Ace of Wands, having a new beginning. Transitioning. People are watching you do this transition. Make some changes. People are watching you. You're intriguing people right now, Aquarius. I don't know if you knew that. Through your truth. Through your truth, you're intriguing people. Through the ability to be decisive. Okay? A lot of people are watching you become very, very stable and loyal to yourself. There's a loyalty to self. That's here, I'm getting. Knight of Pentacles with the Empress, and the Empress is already here. This is double clarification. You're not worried about missing out. You're not worried about, you know, not being invited to that thing. You're not worried about anything. The Empress doesn't worry about a thing. The Empress is chilling. And with the Knight of Pentacles, this is about you being loyal to yourself. If it's not right for you with the Devil in the reverse, if the attachment is not serving you, you don't mind being the villain in someone else's story. This is what this is. And it's doing you good. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Why are these people so worried? Some of you, it's multiple people with the Community card being here. The Knight of Swords, you've got people ruffled, feeling unsettled. Seven of Pentacles. These are people who you could have invested in, waited to hop on the same train as you, and they missed the train. They were still standing in the station looking at the board while you was, you know, getting on board the train to move into this energy of being loyal to yourself, okay? For some of you, these could have been people that you actually invested in, waited for. Yeah, there's something about a decision here. And someone not really liking that. Tell me about that Knight of Swords. Who is that? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly here. The Hermit. This is someone who you're leaving behind. You're leaving someone behind with the Hermit energy. You could have ghosted a situation to be loyal to yourself. And this person, this is everything but good for this person who you've left behind or who you're walking away from. There's something about you being extremely clear. The Hermit knows the way. The Lantern is there. In this particular depiction, it is a feminine. Doesn't matter. You're being led. And the decisions that you are making are good for you. Good for your soul. Good for your spirit. Okay, and other people might feel like they are being given the turmeric tea with no honey, because you're not about to hold any prisoners to anybody who's trying to get in the way of decisions that you want to make. And I feel like there's a specific choice that you are making which is serving you really good, and other people are not feeling good about this choice. We've got the Five of Swords. Okay, people are jealous. People are jealous of this transformation that you are making. The Death card could be a Scorpio specifically. Could be a Virgo. Judgment. Yes, Nine of Swords. They're worried about your decisions. I can't make it up. The Nine of Swords is already here with the Judgment card. It's come out twice. It's here twice. People are worried about the decisions that you're making, or one specific decision that you're making for yourself. Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. What is happening with the Wheel of Fortune? The Eight of Swords and the Four of Wands. The Hierophant, elevation, forward movement, okay? You being decisive, you making choices, you cutting things off that don't serve you, you possibly leaving somebody specific behind that you try to maybe grow with, okay? Is putting, you're leaving what isn't changing behind, and you're moving on to some sort of elevation here. You're no longer going to be stuck on the platform or on the runway. You're taking off the tarmac. You know, you're getting on board the train. You're stepping on board the train, whatever that is for you, okay? There's a big energy here. Again, this can be very vague. This sounds very vague because I feel like it's very different. It's going to resonate different for everybody here. But there's something that you're making a decision on, or there's multiple things that you're making a decision on at this time, Aquarius, that is serving you very well. And if you don't see the fruits of that labor yet, with the Empress being here twice and the Knight of Pentacles being here, continue to be loyal to yourself, and you will see things changing for you with the Wheel of Fortune being here. Okay? There's a breakthrough here, but there's something about you holding your stance of being loyal to yourself. Don't be afraid for people to fall off. You see people falling off. You see people reaching out to you a little bit less. You see people going from a little bit of a nugget of communication here and a nugget of communication there to you not hearing from them at all. Let it be what it is, okay? Because there's some sort of change and you are getting yourself unstuck, okay? Sometimes we don't realize how stuck we are until we just start to listen to ourselves. And it's very hard to quieten down the noise of outside. It is. It is. And I'm talking to an Aquarius who's experiencing some sort of glow up. Okay? Or you will be. And it's because you're choosing not to be stuck. And for some of you, you could have left a specific person who wasn't ready to make that change. They weren't ready to make that adjustment. They weren't ready to be decisive. They weren't ready to cut through the illusion with the Seven of Cups being in the reverse, but you were. I see a person here, an Aquarius here, who has possibly outgrown someone or a relationship in their life, and you're going towards something new for yourself. Okay? Who is this Knight of Wands? We're not going to spend too long on this energy. Who's this Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups? This could be someone who you walked away from. We're only going to grab a couple of cards because I don't want to spend too much energy on a player. The Lovers, yeah, this is a player. This is someone who indulges in multiple people here. You have to walk away from this person. Could be a Gemini. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. This person could have been in and out of your life. This person could have ghosted you for other connections, other people. And I say connections with an S, connections, because that's what I see. This is the type of person who would have people on rotation, okay? They don't just keep one person. Knight of Cups. This is the panty dropper. Panty dropper, pant dropper. It's a feminine on the card, but it could well be a masculine. That's who this is, that you've had to walk away from, or you're being told to do so. especially if you suspect that somebody is playing away or somebody's a player. You hear from them 1 minute and then you don't hear from them. For some of you, it's the same person. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. Any more messages for Aquarius? Again, I'm not going to clarify too much. That's pretty self-explanatory. You've got a player who feels left out in the cold and they want to come back to still play the same games. Tell me about Aquarius. Any new messages? 8 of Cups. Yeah, that's what this is all about. Walking away. I'm just getting an Aquarius who is done with the BS. The Chariot card in the reverse and the High Priestess. And don't feel the need to explain. That's the big message here with the High Priestess and the 8 of Cups. Don't feel the need to explain yourself, you know, and specifically don't feel the need to explain why you're not moving forward with certain relationships, certain things in your life, okay? Because sometimes as people, we kind of get into the habit of always explaining ourselves. Now, don't get me wrong, if you are connected to an individual, there is a certain level of, you know, speaking up, being honest, allowing people to know what's going on. Absolutely. I'm not saying that just distance yourself and walk off with no explanation. But if you have had a back and forth with an individual, if you have spoken, if this person has been made clear what your intentions are, where you want to go, the vision, you know, the things, the aspirations where you want to go, especially if this is a connection that you've had to walk away from. And it gets to a point when you're realizing that this is actually keeping me stuck with the Hanged Man in the reverse. There's a certain level of honesty that you have to have with yourself, and you've done enough talking. When does it become a point where you have done enough speaking, especially if you're repetitively talking about the same things? You know, with the Chariot in the reverse, if something's keeping you stuck, you don't have to make an excuse about that. You can just pick up and go, okay? Especially if you're not getting reciprocation, or people are just not on the same page. You've tried to explain yourself, and you should never feel the need to explain yourself to anybody, but especially if you've done someone the courtesy of explaining your actions, why you do something, why you're moving like X, Y, Z. Once you pick up your bag and you decide to go with your cane, because there's a cane in this picture, she's on to bigger and better with the 8 of Cups. And with the High Priestess, this is in silence. You're moving in silence now because you've kind of exhausted everything you need to exhaust. And this is a dead end with the Chariot in the reverse. You're moving on from things that are no longer bringing you to where you want to go. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. You could have a jealous and spiteful person around you. This could be a feminine energy who doesn't like this new stability that you're walking into. King of Pentacles. Crone of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. There's something about your life that is elevating. For some of you, there's a new opportunity that somebody is jealous and catty about. They're very malicious. This person, I would be very careful, especially with the hostilities card and the community card in the reverse. This is a person who will sabotage you, slander you, lie about you, just out of jealousy. And this could well be a person who you tried to take with you, but they weren't ready to make changes. There's something about someone in your energy or people in your energy not being in the same place as you to move forward. And I mean, that is fine, but you can't hold yourself back because other people are not willing to grow or are not coming on the bus. You can't drag somebody kicking and screaming onto a journey or onto a bus or a train or onto a plane that they really are not ready to take, okay? There's a certain level of honesty that we need to have here. With the Four of Swords in the reverse, you are coming out, you are stepping out, especially if you felt like you were stuck and things weren't moving forward. The sun is here. The sun will shine again is what I'm hearing. You're moving your life to a happier place, a more optimistic place. 5 of Wands. And people are not going to like it, okay? People are not going to like it. People are not going to like your truth. People are not going to like how stoic you're being, okay? But you're being fulfilled, which is what matters. So we've come full circle. Don't put too much emphasis on people who are not happy for your direction, for your growth, for where you're trying to bring your life, for your opportunities, okay? There's no room for hate. There's no room for hate. Hate drags us back. People who want to just consume their energy with concentrating on jealousy, envy, this, that, talking about other people, talking about you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. No, they have too much time on their hands. They really do. Okay, keep moving forward. Get yourself unstuck, which I see like I'm talking to an Aquarius who's definitely doing that. And there's something about you moving away from something in silence. There's no more need for an explanation. You're making a decision. You're being very decisive. You've taken off the glasses and you're drinking the tea raw. The ginger tea, the turmeric tea, no honey, no chaser. You're drinking it raw, and you're also serving it raw. And people are not going to like it. I'm talking to an Aquarius who possibly tried to do it the nice way. And now it's like, no, I'm no longer going to sacrifice myself and try to be the nicey approach. I'm going to have tact, because the Queen of Swords has a lot of tact. She comes with receipts, but she's going to give it to you straight. And that's what I'm getting. Aquarius, that was your reading. If you like how I read, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, Aquarius, I will see you soon. You take care. Bye.